All right, on that front, as far as this crucial meet is concerned of the NDA huddle, that is, Maharashtra Chief Minister to attend this particular meet is what we know so far. In fact, Eknath Shinde is expected to emplain at 11 a.m. So it will be very interesting to see what the outcomes of this huddle at 4 in the evening is going to be. But more importantly, Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde, we understand, will also be in the national capital to be attending this particular meet. But as far as Maharashtra results are concerned, remember, a lot of the seats, generally, in fact, overall also, it did not go in the favor. Remember, there were many splits right ahead of the Lok Sabha elections, and that permutation combination did not work out for Eknath Shinde and his allies. But having said that, in the purview of a day after the results, of course, in terms of the NDA huddle that will be happening this evening, we are picking up that Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde to be emplaining at 11 this morning. In fact, we are also picking up that Ajit Pawar will not be accompanying him, but we will take that point across to my colleague in a bit to understand more developments as far as this is concerned. But for the moment, what we do know is that Sunil Tatkare and Praful Patel to probably attend the meetings in Delhi, and Ajit Pawar unlikely to go is what we know. But Chief Minister Shinde to leave for the national capital from the NDA. It will be interesting to see what will be the key takeaways as far as this is concerned. With the fact that we've looked at these particular results that did come out yesterday, the mandate, of course, has been clear, but the strategy now, it's not all over yet. Of course, result day is over, but with the fact that essentially what will be the road forward, how is this going to be panning out, will be very interesting to watch out for. Let me take those points across to my colleague Shivani joining me live. Shivani, very good morning. Clearly, in the scheme of what we're looking at, the situation of the NDA huddle that will happen at 4 this evening, all eyes on the same. Of course, we'll have to wait to see what the key takeaways will be. But with the fact that how these elections also panned out for Eknath Shinde, not such great numbers as to, especially after the fact that we saw so many splits and turns. But having said that, now the NDA context here, we understand the Maharashtra Chief Minister will be in the national capital. Apart from him, are there prominent names that will be accompanying him? What should we know about this given particular visit of his, considering the timing of the same?
Well, interestingly, we have to see that what all pointers Eknath Shinde will be putting forth before the top leadership of the BJP. Here, Eknath Shinde has accepted his defeat, though it is now being told to us that the Uddhav Thackeray faction will also be forwarding a letter, will be writing a letter to the President of India because of the Mumbai's northwest seat that has gone into Shinde faction's cadre by just 48 votes. So now how Eknath Shinde will react to it, it is also an interesting part. But apart from that, Eknath Shinde will be coming up with the details of the seats that he have lost, how they have lost, how the strategies have failed for him, because the real and the fake Shiv Sena tags were given to each other during election. In fact, you have to remember that how Prime Minister himself has spoken about the real Shiv Sena, the real NCP, those are with him under the roof of NDA. But now those both parties have failed, and that is why Eknath Shinde will be coming to the national capital. Similarly, he is also being told that he will be assisted by one or two more MPs from his party. Those have lost the battle in Mumbai, but they will also be coming and assisting Eknath Shinde to give the ground check, the ground reality, and understand how the strategy has to go ahead under the roof of NDA in Maharashtra, because we have seen that not the number of 20 is something that the NDA in Maharashtra has able to touch, and that's why the biggest question is on the Chief Minister himself, because his own party could not even give 50% of the result of what they had fought in the ground, and that's why it brings a big setback for Eknath Shinde. Emotional vote gaining has clearly been seen for the Uddhav Thackeray faction. We have seen that how dramatically, how drastically the Congress party has grown, and some or the other way we have to see that they have lost two good BJP candidates, very significant names from the Shinde faction, and why that has happened so is something that will be answered by Eknath Shinde. But as of now, it is something that Eknath Shinde has got only 4 to 5 seats, and that's why how credible his position in NDA will be is something that Eknath Shinde will be learning today in the meeting of the NDA, how they have to react ahead, whether that alliance will continue, how NDA will function in Maharashtra, or will there be Eknath Shinde faction supporting the NDA leadership from outside is something the questions will be answered today in the meeting. But of course, a big setback is there for Eknath Shinde, and that's why he will be coming to Delhi with few more leaders of his own party, understanding a fact that how they have lost few credible seats. We have to understand one more factor here, that in Mumbai, when we talk about, it was Eknath Shinde who did not even open his account. But last moment, we have seen that how from a northwest seat, his candidate Ravindra Vaikar could make a lead by only 48 seats and have won the seat, which will again be opposed by the opposition, by the MVA, before the President of India, maybe today or tomorrow, which will again become a task for Eknath Shinde to handle,
Shivani.
apart from the loss that he has bared under NDA.
Absolutely, Shivani. In fact, appreciate you joining us not only with the latest, with the fact that the Chief Minister will be in the national capital to be answering what really went wrong in terms of politically speaking in the state, but overall, what will be the key takeaways? Of course, that remains to be seen. Let's leave it at that.